The content in this presentation is for illustration purposes only of the current technology trends and potential uses of tablets in education. The commercial video content has been compiled from various public resources. Welcome to Innova. In the next few minutes, you will experience the most profound transformation of the last 500 years in the field of education. The utilization of technology in education allows teachers to instruct in a more attractive, dynamic, and efficient way. The student will learn in an active and fun manner. From the moment the student opens the tablet, it shows his name, who the student is, what he is studying, the assignment he has, and when those assignments are due. The content is organized by the classes the student is taking. When he arrives in science class, everything he needs is at his fingertips. The student has a virtual library with extremely valuable and trustworthy content. There is a library for each of the courses the student is taking. For each class, there is an adequate combination of didactic material, interactive games and videos, as well as digital textbooks, all of which are interactive and attractive, and in which the student can highlight chosen sections and/or take notes. We are already producing lots of attractive and entertaining educational materials, all designed to be used especially on the tablet. This will motivate the student and will cause him to want to study. Not only can the student see what assignments he has, but he can also do them on his own. The teacher can see in real time what his pupil is doing, as well as to send him suggestions. The student can also do group projects with his classmates or with friends from around the world. He can use social media sites to learn or to watch videos on any specific topic. He can see a progress map on each of his classes, allowing him to focus on the areas in which he is failing and ensuring success by means of studying the academic material at his disposal. Parents can access their children's information and check to see how they are performing in their assignments, their grades, and the goals established for them. Parents may receive direct recommendations from the teachers via computer, smartphone, tablet, or TV. We are experiencing a revolution in both the way to teach and the way to learn. This tablet belongs to a high school science teacher. The tablet is organized around her class schedule. To begin her class, the teacher just opens her class notes by clicking on a button. The teacher can see in her tablet within seconds who is present in the class and who is absent by using her attendance module. In this way, she can utilize her valuable time to teach and not to take attendance. She can also see what each student is doing at every moment on his or her tablet. The teacher can block students from using any particular application so that they may concentrate on what they are supposed to. The use of technology is changing the way we learn and the way we teach. Teachers can prepare their classes beforehand using the data they can access. In this example, the teacher is mixing the content from the virtual library and information from the web, creating a content list that her students in this class can access. She can even publish this content list before class, allowing them to come to class with previous knowledge of the material to be covered that day. During class, she can also see how much her students learned with a quick quiz. Here, the teacher has created a question with a true or false answer. She can see in real time how many students answered correctly. To those students who got the wrong answer, the teacher can send more relevant material to help them. In this way, every student gets personalized information. Learning is individualized. Every student has the opportunity to advance at his own pace. After a long day, the student is home and the teacher has assigned him a multimedia project on invertebrates. Science is not this student's strongest subject, yet this assignment's creative component attracts him. After finding the necessary information, editing documents, videos, and photos, the student presents his project before the class. Suddenly, Jay receives a reminder that tells him he has a math test tomorrow. The student accesses his personalized math progress map and is able to study what he needs to in order to pass his test. Ratios is one area he needs to practice. After watching a class specifically on ratios, and as many times as necessary, since the class is recorded, he can finally master the topic with the aid of the personal learning system. With the video conferencing module, the teacher can communicate with the students and parents. Study groups can be formed with parents and teachers. Participants can be in different locations, cities, or even countries. The video conferencing module becomes a fundamental tool in the educational process. The student has an assignment about the geography of Ecuador. With the audiovisual learning module, the student can learn and retain much more, since human beings can remember an image much better than a piece of text. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Here is a sample of what can be learned in less than 1 minute. Ecuador is located in a privileged area of the planet. The fact of it being located exactly in the equinox and crossed by the Andes Mountains has produced some of the most varied and richest natural landscapes in the world. For this reason, a synonym for this country would be diversity. Ecuador is divided into 4 natural regions: the Andes Sierra, the Amazon, the Pacific Coast, and the Galapagos Islands. 1/5 of its territory is protected land. Among these, the Sangay and Galapagos National Parks have been declared natural heritage of the world and of humanity. We can have videos of any country and in this manner exchange information with the millions of children in any given region of the planet. Not only the students, but also their parents will learn about the different regions and countries. The Americas possess an infinite natural beauty and a very diverse culture, filled with many similarities and differences. Each country can produce content to be shared with other countries or regions, enriching everyone's learning. We have before us a unique opportunity that must not be dismissed. This is just the beginning of a profound educational revolution. The student can advance at his pace and has a learning map that allows him to see those topics he has mastered in green, the ones he doesn't in red, the ones he needs to study further in yellow, and those not studied yet in white. This information can also be seen by the teacher and the student's parents. Content is being developed that is as attractive as the best movie, as interactive and participation-oriented as the best video game, and as sociable as the best social media. In this way, learning will be a super positive experience for the student. This new process of teaching and learning takes into consideration the student's ideas and suggestions. Using video concepts in the learning process is very important since children are used to them. They know they will sometimes fail and are not afraid of failure, but strive to go forward. Not all students like to read or write, but if these activities are done in a fun environment, many children will learn. Since the times that Gutenberg invented the printing press more than 570 years ago, there hasn't been such a profound and radical revolution in education. Talents from all over the world are uniting in this massive endeavor of creating new content to feed students who are hungry to learn in a fun way. And we will not stop until all school children may be happy and with a desire to learn. In this process, technology will learn from teachers and students as to the best way to transmit knowledge in an effective way. Never before in the history of humanity have we had an opportunity such as this one. progress of education in developed countries will be huge. Many content companies will participate, and results will be extraordinary. This system of education is designed for both school-age children and youth and adults at the university level or technical schools. All can benefit. A young college student in a small town in any country can have access to the same education that another living in a big city such as Miami can have. We can offer young people of any country or socioeconomic status the opportunity to study a profession with high quality of education. The most valuable resource a country has is its children and youth. We have a unique opportunity to give them the most important tool in their learning process. The highest quality of education. Now is the time to act, and we are ready to do it.